there. Okay, have you had your breakfast? Yes, I think you all are ate your breakfast, isn't it? After your breakfast, you got a energy, isn't it? You got a energy. With that energy, we can start our learning. So, are you ready for today's class? Yes, I think you all are the very lovely and one of the super kids, isn't it? So you all are try to study. Okay. So what we discussed in our previous class? What are the things which we are discussed? Yes, in the previous class we are discussed the story, isn't it? The story, the part 1. What's the title of the part 1? The Worry. Did you enjoy that first part? Yes, I think you all are very much enjoyed the first part because it's very interesting story. What is this story? Yes, it is the story about the king. The king, he very much loved towards planting trees, isn't it? The king always spent his time with planting and gardening, isn't it? Then there will be one problem. What is that problem? Yes, the king, he haven't any kids. The king, he didn't have any children. Because of this reason, all the people around him, they are worried. That is the first part of our story. So today we are discussed the second part of our story. Okay, what's the title of the second part of our story? Here you can see the second part of our story. Here you can see. Do you see this? Yes. What is this? Proclamation. Okay. Did you heard this word proclamation? No. I think you have no chance to hear these words. Maybe some of them heard these words. So, proclamation, which means ordering, isn't it? Which means ordering or announcement. Okay, we can see sometimes it order and sometimes it may be the announcement. In Malayalam we can say vilambaram. Okay, that is proclamation. So today we want to study the proclamation. Okay, so shall we start our today's section? Proclamation. Okay, first I will read the portion. You just listen carefully. So in the proclamation you can see here the king is sitting. Did you see this picture? Okay, the king is sitting and some two of them, they are just stand in front of the king. Okay. First I'll read the portion. You just listen. To find a successor, the king thought of an idea. He decided, I will distribute some seeds to all children in the country. The child who grows the biggest, healthiest plant will become the prince or the princess. They can take 3 months for it. The king ordered his minister to give a proclamation. This is the first part. Sorry, the second part. Okay. Did you understand anything from this short section? Okay, now I will explain what is this. Okay, can you follow me all of you? Okay, alright, very good. To find a successor, our king, he didn't have any children. Because of that reason, they have a successor. To find the successor, our king thought an idea. Our king had an idea. He decided, I will distribute some seeds to all children in the country. Our king, he has decided. What is decided? Yes, he has decided to distribute the seeds for all children in that country. Okay, distribute seeds. What is seeds? Here you You can see the picture of seeds. Okay. Yes, our king is planned to distribute the seeds to all children. The child who grows the biggest, healthiest plant will become the prince or the princess. Then there is one condition. What is the condition? The child who grows the biggest. When our king, he gave a seed, isn't it? He gave a seed. The child wants to serve the seed and to grow the biggest and healthiest plant. Then they become the prince or princess. They can take 3 months for it. So here king gave 3 months for the nurturing of that seed. The king ordered his minister to give the proclamation. The king, he gave a order to his minister for this ordering, for this announcement, for this proclamation. So our minister, the king's minister, he is announcing this thing. The minister, he is announcing all those things to the audience or the the children of that country. Okay, so this has happened in the second part. Then there you can see a question. Why did the king choose such a test to find the successor? Did you think like that? Yes, here is a question. Why did the king choose such a test to find the successor? What is the reason behind it? You just think and try to see in our Google Meet section. Okay. So this is the second part. And there one more thing, you can see the next page, you can see the third part of the story. Okay, third part of the story. Okay, so here you can see the third part of our story. Okay, so did you see this? Yes, what is the heading here? What is the heading? Yes, the seed of hope. The seed of hope. Do you know what is it? I think you already know what is seed, and you know what is hope. We all have a hope, isn't it? Now we have a hope to cure our pandemic condition, the COVID-19. It is a hope. Okay, so here the third part of our story, seed of hope. Okay, so now I will read the section. You just listen carefully. The next day, a long line of anxious parents and children formed outside the palace. Everyone was eager to get a seed and grow the best plants. Pingala, a poor farmer's son, was one among these children. He too got a seed from the king and sowed it in a pot in his garden. He took great care of the seed. Okay, so the next day, all the children, they are arrived at our palace. The next day, long line of anxious parents and children formed outside the palace. The next day, all the children and their parents are arrived in front of palace. Everyone was eager to get a seat. All of them, they are eager to get a seat and grow the best plant. All of them have a intention to best plant, to become the best plant. Pingala, Pingala is a former farmer's son. He is a boy of a poor farmer's son. Was one among these children. He is the boy, one among all those children. He too got a seed from the king and sowed it in a pot. Pingala, he got a seed from our minister and he is planting in the pot. Okay, he planting in pot and put into his garden. He took great care of the seed. Our Pingala, he gave loads of care and love towards that seed. Okay, so this is the third part of the section. Okay, so here you can see the two questions. How many days will it take for a seed to sprout? How many days? Yes, if you just plant a seed or just plant a seed, you can see the differences. Okay, you just do that. What care will you give to grow a seed into plant? So this is an activity for you. You just plant a seed and try to observe what are the things which you can observe while the seed is growing or sprout out. Okay, so it's an activity. So today we are discussed the two sections of the story. The first section is the proclamation and the second section is seed of hope. Did you enjoy this class? Yes, very good. So, hi, can you follow me, all of you? Did you like it? Okay, all right, very good. I hope you all are enjoyed this class. And one more thing, I hope you all are understood what I am saying. If you don't understanding what I am saying, then tell me. Okay, so let's wind up today's class. See you tomorrow. Thank you all of you. Ta-ta.